quick follow-up video. The last video should have been the completion of the chassis, and we did a quick little run on it, but I decided to 3D print some different wheel options. This is the stock wheel, so haven't done anything with those, keeping those as they are. These are the rubber tires from the model kit. I do have some other tires that I should be getting soon, but these are those. But I was kind of experimenting. I found some files. So these are rims kind of like my real car. I mean, not the same style. I mean, they're kind of Fuchs style, but not really. But the black and then the silver edge. And then I'm like, what would gold look like? So I printed some gold wheels. I got to take the supports off this one, but kind of wanted to give you an idea of what it would look like with gold. And this is a silk gold PLA. I can certainly just paint these, but I think it looks okay printed. And we will, I don't know, maybe we'll wait until we get the body on there. This is not a permanent change, clearly. It's pretty easy to do. Maybe we'll see what it looks like with the body. And I have made some progress on the original body, although I do have that kit body, and I will show you the progress we've made. I'll break these off. So here we are with the original body. You can see some of the paint is gone. We've got a lot of the, I'm pretty sure it is some kind of filler. It's not really an epoxy, I don't believe. It's kind of weird. When it gets hot, it will come off, and there's a piece right there. I just have to watch because that took a little tiny piece of plastic off there. So the way I accomplished this, if you remember, I couldn't get anything off. So I've got everything off. Clearly there's still a ton left in here. I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything with that. Same with the doors, but I was able to get enough to get the windows out. Actually, the windows and the doors were the most difficult. I started sanding this with the Dremel, and it's powder, and it feels almost like JB Weld. But the weird thing about it is when I left it in that ultrasonic, so I did try that little task or that little project by putting this in the ultrasonic and cranking the heat up. I think it's more of the heat than the ultrasonic action. I mean, I cranked it up pretty high to where I thought, well, if I go any further, I might start melting plastic. And I didn't warp or melt anything. Here's the hood. This piece still did not come out. And then we've got all the windows, and none of them are broke, which is absolutely amazing. All of them are. Now, one of them, I thought one of them had a little chip, not on the actual window, but on the mount. I think it's this one. Yeah, that one's got a little chip on the mount, which you'll never see. And then, of course, one side window was already out, but I got the other one out. So anyway, ultrasonic, left it in there for a long time, high heat with, I forget what, it wasn't the ultrasonic motion, not the degassing, or maybe it was, and just kept on checking on it. And then I was able to, this substance, we'll call it, started to soften up a little bit. Not a lot, but enough where I was able to pry the doors and all the parts off. It was a long process. It wasn't like I was able to just do them all at once. I did one, and then I'd have to soak it for some more time, and I just had to keep on doing that. And then finally, I was able to just get the pieces apart. And this was kind of my goal for now. I can work on chiseling all this away, I suppose, at some point. You can see there was some glue at one point, and then they decided that was not enough. But yeah, overall I'm pretty pleased with the progress I've made on this, even though I'm probably not even going to end up using this for now. I just want to clean it up as best as possible, and then just put it in the box. I don't even know if I'm going to put it back together. And the paint, it comes off pretty easy, especially with that heat. But yeah, so this won't even fit back on here right now. Well, there it does a little bit, but you know, these doors are not perfect anyway. There, it's back in there, but it's even hard to get back in there with all this material. So again, we've made a lot of progress. This did break. I can glue that so you can't tell, and that was my bad. I was trying to pull it off and it was all apart, and this little piece caught. I was able to get like the bumperettes, all that came off. The little accordion boots came off. Didn't take them off the front yet. Nothing's off the front because everything is just smashed in there. One thing I did notice is the chrome was actually just, it got eaten away by the chemical, which is fine because I only have one headlight anyway, and I can easily get those from one of the big model kits that I'm actually using. The antenna mount, it finally just kind of fell off. Obviously I'm not going to use that with the new kit. I'm not going to put that on. And I've got all the body mounts off. Kind of gives you an idea what it could look like. I think I may just try these. It's not going to hurt anything. We did get another package from eBay. So we have the original wheels and tires on the 934. Here are the the gold ones again that I had printed, and then we have these ones that look like the one on my, or the wheels on my car. I actually got some paint on that one. Clean that up. And these tires right here are from the static kit, but they're really slick. Just as slick as the original. But I found on eBay, and this is from Australia, this is new old stock. These are really old. Hopefully, they said the tires were in good condition, just the boxes were old. These radial tires. They look, well, they're the right size. They looked kind of small at first. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to leave the original tires on the original rims, and I'm going to put these on these new tires, or these new tires on these gold rims. These might actually need some foam or something in them. They're real pliable. We got some tread. Hopefully that'll hook up a little bit better. These are their, what they consider their all-weather. I guess you could drive your RC out in the snow or the rain. I would not do that. And these original, or from the static kit, we are going to we're going to put these static, or the those tires on these other rims. So we're going to have 3 different rim and tire choices. When I run it, it's going to be one of these 2 sets. If I run it outside. If I run it outside, if I do, big if, I'll run one of these. I may not ever run this, aside from the video you've seen of it going in the basement. And then here's the other one. Box is in better condition. And they're white. That's just like a chalky. Nothing wrong with them. Hopefully it's not some kind of hazardous chemical. Or some Windex. Yeah, comes right off. Pretty cool that you find these old boxes. I don't know if they've got a date on them. No date. But they have the slick. They have the all-weather, which is what we just unboxed. They have slick racing tire, and they have another slick. So that's the, I don't know why. So they list the front and rear different. Well, they're the same, but you have front and rear. And on this, for the all-weather, they just list the front, and this one they only list the rear. There you have it. Stack them up like poker chips, and finish the rest of this build.